Hey everybody, I'm Alan Rothman, and this is your demo of Starport. Now, before I get into the product, I just want to talk to you briefly about what Starport can do for you. Starport is an all-in-one mortgage origination engine. What I mean by that is that it has everything you need to close more loans and earn more commissions as a loan officer or to grow your brokerage as a branch manager or owner. Imagine if you started from scratch today to create a better way, a faster, easier, less hassle-filled way to originate and process a loan. That's Starport. This is you. You have a quota to hit because you're a loan officer or you have a brokerage that you manage and really want to grow. In order to do that, you need to find more borrowers that need a loan. One of the quickest and easiest ways to reach your goals is to offer more types of loans, such as investment property loans for rental properties, fix-to-flips, and multifamily. Now, Starport is a complete end-to-end origination engine for investment property loans. So, what we can do is help you originate and process those loans in a whole new way. You see, we've built an investment loan marketplace which brings together all of the leading lenders in a single location. So now, instead of having to chase after lenders, the lenders will come to you. But that's just the beginning. Because Starport's suite of tools automate much of the work for you. You'll set up your deal, watch lenders offer quotes and compete against each other. Then, you'll select a winner. With Starport automating much of the work, you can grow your business exponentially without prior experience or lender relationships, because we bring them all to you. That's the gist of what Starport does. So now, let's dive into Starport, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works, okay? This is Starport, and you can see there are a lot of different things we can do and a lot of buttons we can click on. But I'm going to start by showing you our custom-branded loan portal. Let's click on Borrowers. We use Starport to work with investment property loans, and our borrowers are real estate entrepreneurs that come back to us repeatedly with new deals to purchase and refinance. Starport saves their information, which makes it really easy to start a new loan request and to track what our clients are doing. But what I want to show you is this link here. Starport is giving us our own landing page to share with our borrowers. We can select copy and then paste this link in our emails, embed it in our website, and use it in all of our marketing materials. Let's take a look at the page. Notice it's custom branded with our company logo, colors, and contact information. And it's our page. We can change all of this at any time. Whenever a borrower has a new deal, they can call us or just log in at our loan portal to immediately create their deal. Now that we know how to add borrowers, it's time to invite our own team to Starport. Let's select our avatar and then select users. This is where we can add their names, and Starport will invite them and automatically associate them with our company. There's no limit to the number of teammates we can invite, and it's really quick and easy. With borrowers and our team added, we're ready to actually create a new deal. Click on this New Loan Request button, which you can find from any page. First step is to choose which borrowers we're going to create a deal for. Second step is to decide if we want to fill it out or if we want to invite our borrower to do it. Let's click on Me, and what we need to do is select Start Now so that we can complete this loan request on behalf of our client. We can begin by giving the deal a name. And if we use an LOS to capture deals, we can click on Import to easily import a 1003 file. For this deal, we don't have a file to import, so we're going to continue to select the loan opportunity and purpose to get us started. Now, the first thing we see is the progress meter letting us know how far along we are. Starport offers two types of deals, scenarios and auctions. We'll speak more about them after we create our deal. Let's continue. The whole thing takes less than 10 minutes to complete. Let's walk through it briefly together. Click here to choose an investment style. If this were a short-term loan, these options would include fix-to-flip, construction, and bridge. Next, we can enter a purchase price. And then this is really neat. We can enter a target loan amount, or LTV, or just use the slider. They're all connected. Sometimes you have the LTV, and sometimes you know exactly how much the borrower needs. In the Property section, we'll choose a property type from this menu. When we select Multifamily, we can enter the actual number of units and current occupancy. You may have noticed that this loan request is smart, and it's adjusting questions based on our answers. This means we don't need to know everything about every loan type. Starport does, and this loan request is guiding us by telling us where and what information we need to provide to lenders. In the Loan Product section, we can select one specific type of loan product, or we can select a few options. You see, when lenders join Starport, they enter details about each of their loan programs. Starport uses this data to know which lender AEs to invite to our deal. Every deal is different, and so are the mix of lenders that will be invited. We don't need or even want 500 lenders involved. What we want is a group of the right lenders with the greatest certainty to close and fund our deal. There are thousands of lenders, each with multiple loan products for rental properties, for fix-to-flips, for bridge, construction, and more. We can't keep all of that information at our fingertips. Even if we did have Marvel Comics superpowers to know every lender, we certainly aren't aware of all the current details and guidelines of all their loan programs. We need Starport for this. And this is the key point. It doesn't matter whether we're an experienced professional or newer to the business. Starport simplifies and streamlines the process for everyone, helping us work on more deals at a time with less effort and less hassle. Let's continue. This whole section is just point and click, which makes it really easy to customize it to our unique loan. We're going to skip over some sections where we could add more details about the borrower and their credit history. The final part is the business plan, where we can tell lenders anything we want. We can describe more about the property, the renovation plans, or our client's experience. It's our chance to sell the lenders. Finally, we'll enter a picture and upload any documents we think will help the lenders quote our deal. We've completed everything, and we're getting ready to put our deal on the market. There's one final step, and that is for Starport to approve our deal. Let's click Submit to send the loan request for Starport's review. Instantly, the matching algorithm found several lenders in Starport's marketplace with programs that are a good fit for our deal. Before we select Scenario or Auction, I want to explain the difference. In both cases, Starport will invite a handful of the most relevant lenders to view our deal. This is important because it means our deal remains private, confidential, and secure no matter what. With a Scenario, lenders can review our deal without any time constraints. The moment we begin the scenario, Starport will invite lenders and we'll begin receiving feedback. With an auction, it's different because there are rules, including a start and finish time. Think of an auction like an arena where lenders can openly battle for our loan. Lenders see each other's quotes and adjust their terms to compete. It's a bit different than a traditional property auction because Starport uses a reverse auction format, which means that we're always in control. At the end of the auction, we'll review all the quotes with our client, and then we'll choose a winner. Starport has put a new twist on the loan process by reversing it. Rather than chasing lenders, the lenders chase us. And this changes everything because it puts brokers in the power position. Back to our deal. Let's choose Auction and select a launch day. Confirm, and then we're back on our dashboard. We can see our deal on the auction pipeline here. So far, we created a borrower, added a new loan request, and scheduled our auction. Nice work. Next, let's take a look at what the lenders see. I've logged out of our Starport broker account and logged in as a lender that was invited to our deal. Here I am on the Deal Profile page. The Deal Profile contains all the information from our loan request, cleaned up, organized, and displayed exactly how the lenders prefer to review it. The best part is that Starport did the work to package and present our deal in the best way. We didn't have to do anything. After reviewing the deal profile, the lender selects Quote and then chooses how to participate. We're going to select Visible Auction to get the full competitive arena auction experience. This is the quote form. Notice it's a lot more involved than just loan amount, rate, and term. Let's submit the quote, and now we can see all of the quotes from all the other lenders. Whenever a new quote is added or updated, Starport notifies all the invited lenders so they can revise their terms to try to win our deal. This competitive process continues until the auction ends. The result is that the lenders negotiated their best terms against each other. And as brokers, we can sit back and watch them battle. Let's go back to the broker side. Here I am on our dashboard. Let's imagine that our auction ended, and we received notice to choose a winner. From the auction pipeline table, let's click on our deal. Here it is. This is the quote selection page. Let's take a look at a few of the powerful tools Starport gives us to help choose the right lender. First, let's look at the quotes. It's not just about rate and term. We can see all loan product types, days to close, prepayment penalties, and the different lender fees. To get a more accurate quote, we'll select the Fees worksheet. This entire worksheet is optional, but the more we fill in, the more accurate the quote we show to our clients will be. For now, let's add our broker fee, because we know we want to get paid. To be clear, this is a broker fee, not a fee to Starport. Then we can make an estimate of the appraisal and credit report fees. Scroll down here to add any prepaids and escrows. Finally, we think the lender is going to require the real estate taxes and insurance to be part of the monthly payment, so we'll enter our estimated amounts here. Let's make sure we save. Now let's take a deeper look at the quotes. We can see the names of each lender and we can communicate directly with the AE. Select this message icon to open a side panel. There's no need to go outside Starport to our Google or Outlook to find an email address. It's all right here. We can type and I love this feature, we can click the microphone to record an audio message because sometimes it's simply easier to talk. The next thing we want to do is show these quotes to our client so we can review them together. Now this is where Starport really shines. Let's select 3 quotes to compare and contrast. 1, 2, 3. Now we can scroll down and see some magic. Starport ran a bunch of calculations for us. Even better, they gave us some great graphics to make sense of the numbers. No boring, complicated spreadsheets here. With these visuals, we can immediately understand the calculations. Because figuring out the difference between a $400,000 loan at 7.25% and a $415,000 loan at 6 7/8 is not easy to do. The good news is that we don't need to. Starport did it for us. Now we have some really good, sophisticated analysis to share with our client, and the graphics make it all really simple and easy for everybody to understand. Let's share them with the borrower. We'll scroll up here and select Preview, so we can view exactly what our client will see. Here I am on the quote preview page. It's the same quotes and analysis we just looked at with 2 important differences. First, the lender names are not displayed. And second, in the quote itself, Starport removed the line about lender paid compensation. As we talked about earlier, Starport was made by mortgage professionals that understand the business. They removed these 2 lines because we may not want to share everything with the client at this stage. This page looks great. Let's go back. Now we can select Send, and Starport will email the borrower with a link to the quote review page. After we review the quotes with our client, we can select a winning lender. Notice that, as the broker, we are in control. The borrower can review the quotes, but only we select the winner inside Starport. And we do that right here. We'll review the quote a final time. It looks good. Let's confirm, and now we're properly introduced to the lender with full contact details. Let's review what we've done up to this point. We looked at how to manage borrower clients, create a new loan request, run a scenario or auction, analyze and compare quotes, review those quotes with the borrower, and select a winning lender. We've accomplished a lot, but we're not quite done. The final act is loan processing. Now that we have a lender, we need to gather and review documents and head to a closing. Let's select Continue to move forward to the loan processing or due diligence page. This is a list of documents and information required by the lender. We don't have to go to the lender's loan portal and enter a username and password. Everything happens here on Starport. We're going to upload files and information, and the lenders will come here to get it. Everything is centralized, organized, and standardized for us on Starport. There's an intelligent flow to this process that guides us along and keeps everyone up to date and aware of the status of each item. Starport is giving us a full-featured, very powerful automated document gathering tool. Let's take a look at it and see how it helps us get to a closing faster. We start with every item in the owed stage, and as the items are completed, they move through these stages. The goal is to move every item from owed to lender accepted. We don't want to do this alone, so let's select Invite to invite the borrower to begin uploading their files. Starport wrote a personalized email with instructions of what to do. We'll skip adding our own message and select Save and Send. Now let's walk through an example. This first item is bank statements. We can click on the plus sign to get a full description of what the lender is looking for. Now let's click to open it. There's an activity stream so we can see all the actions taken on this item. When it was uploaded, who viewed it, who rejected or approved it. There's a discussion board where we can communicate with the lender and borrower about this specific item. In our brokerage business, we're often working on 3 to 4 deals at a time, each with a different lender and a different 30 document requests. There's always questions and comments about different items, and it can be a confusing nightmare to manage in a Google email inbox. Not anymore, because now we have all the discussions for each item organized and contextualized in Starport. It's quick and easy to see what's going on for every item. Let's upload a file and then submit it. Notice the item moved from owed to MLO review, and the counters have changed. We can review the item, and when ready, we'll accept it and move it to lender review. Starport will notify the AE that they have the documents waiting. They'll come to Starport and review or download the items. The important thing is that we don't need to do anything. Starport does the work to notify the lenders. The lender can accept or reject each item. If they reject the item, they can indicate what the problem is and how to cure it. That note is sent back to us for review, and then we can send it to the borrower. We're in control at all times. Rejected items are first sent for our review, and then we decide what to do. This is Starport's Automated Document Gathering System, ADG. It's like Google Drive or Dropbox on steroids with AI built in. There are standalone software applications that do only this and charge a hefty monthly subscription fee. But Starport is including it as one of the tools in their solution. You can see exactly how powerful Starport is and how easy it makes to package and present deals, to find the right lenders and quotes, to gather and review documents, and to communicate with everyone involved, all within a single secure solution. Pretty awesome stuff. Now we're just going to talk about pricing really briefly, and then I'm going to let you go. Here I am back on the Starport pricing page. I really want to talk you through our plans. Most people choose our Planet plan because it has an incredible value associated with it. You get everything we talked about today, plus a lot more. Scenario conversions, unified messaging, team sharing. And it's priced on a pay-for-performance basis. You get everything for free and pay only after you close a loan. I call this our We're in it to win it with you plan, because Starport only gets paid when you get paid. No subscriptions and no commitments. It just really shows how dedicated Starport is to helping you grow your business. If you really want to go for it and know that investment property loans are going to be successful for you, then our Galaxy plan is the way to go. It offers up to 10 users an unlimited number of deal closings each month. It gives your team absolutely everything with Starport. And it's really an incredible value because your team makes more money per deal the more deals they close with Starport. The last thing I want to touch on when it comes to joining Starport is that you're not just getting the technology. We have a ton of resources to help you and your team be successful, including education and marketing services. And you're not alone, because you can always speak with one of our Starport mentors. We call them PLAs, Personal Loan Advisors, our own in-house team of mortgage professionals to help you structure deals and talk through whatever situation you're experiencing. With Starport, you're joining an exclusive community of professionals that just happens to have built a world-class technology solution for your brokerage. I'm wishing you the best of luck. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today.